Universal Audio. I'm showing you here, this is the console application for our version 7.3 release. And what I wanted to show you is the flex routing capabilities of this console. Basically what you see, and we're connected to Apollo 16s, but this is a virtual representation of the hardware inputs and outputs. So you can see we have all of our inputs are lined up one for one, analog 1 through 16, and we'll go across here if I can, oops, I gotta cancel out of that. And I can drag you across to all of our inputs. There's our virtual tracks from Pro Tools, but what this does is enables you to use our flex routing capabilities. So you can send from Pro Tools, you can access all of these outputs. Let me show you in Pro Tools real quick. We'll come over here. You can take the output of any of the tracks and send them directly to any of our inputs in the console application. And that enables you to then route them and process independently. So you were mentioning a phone patch, for example. You would send this to probably a couple of outputs. Send it to the sum and then send it to another output over here. Then in the console application, as you come over here, you could route, say, one of these analog inputs, which corresponds to a line input over there, and send it out to line 4. Now you're sending it out a physical output of the Apollo or the Apollo 16, and that you can route that independently. With the return from the phone patch, you would come back in from one of these inputs and then route that back into Pro Tools, or if you're probably monitoring through the Apollo, so you just send that directly to your queue and you're done. Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, it's a huge upgrade to the system.
Yeah.
It's amazing. When it first came out, I sort of was like, it's a great design, but it's stripped down. It has a stripped down feeling to it.
Yep.
But that made me confident, because that made me realize they're not trying to over-feature it out of the box.
Exactly.
Make it stable, make it easy to learn, and then you can layer on the updates and just add more and more features.
I mean, this is, the console is basically just all you need to control these inputs and outputs. That's the basic thing. It's not a lot of whistles and bells. I mean, the cool thing, as you know, with the Apollo is that you can do real-time UAD processing on the way in, and you can print them or you can monitor them, your choice.
We're doing that.
Yeah. Are you printing or are you
printing? Because he'll do processing before it goes out the ISDN line.
Exactly. So it's the classic studio. I mean, you put an EQ in and you can put a compressor in and you print that, and everybody's happy. What you hear is what you get. So
in a production world like that, it's extremely high paced.
Yeah.
You want to be able to do the session and move on.
Exactly. And the fact that we're doing real-time UAD processing on the input side makes it so that you can actually put your headphones on and not hear, the doubled echo effect and have to switch between source or playback, because we never send the audio to the computer. We keep all the audio inside the box.
Right.
So that's a cool thing.